in a universe where life does not end at death. We explore the infinite possibilities forged by our very minds. Welcome to Arthadian Anthologies. Greetings, fellow travelers and storytellers. Welcome to the New Age Reborn in Power campaign. I am your lore master for this journey, MS Arthadian. And you will get to witness an epic story that spans multiple series and a shattering mystery spread throughout the core. So without further ado, let's dive in. Last time, in the New Age, Marmaduke 9 was having difficulty sleeping due to memory fragments plaguing his mind. Instead of his normal routine, the Duke sought to confide in his allies. However, in doing so, he encountered the chaos inside Liam's room, where he was attached to a fridge with a rock standing over him in confusion as to why he didn't just let go. This didn't stop Marmaduke from explaining that he was feeling a bit off and needed a distraction of some sort. Therefore, Sai asked if he'd like to play some Krunami. Thus, after Liam was able to detach from the fridge, our four chosen and Buddy went to Sai's room to play some Krunami. After a few rounds of play, and some shuffle attempts that caused some strange interactions to occur, Avora came to the room and was concerned about the Duke. As a result, the game was paused. The players went back to their respective chambers, bedding down and shutting down for Sai's sake for the night. Now, as we continue, Marmaduke 9, I would like you to roll me a discipline will check. You know what that means.
And once again, Marmaduke's brain explodes into sparks.
Let's see how it goes.
That's not bad. It's 25.
Self-promotion.
This is a nice hum.
Okay.
25's not bad.
25, you say?
Yes. That's what it says.
All right. Well then. Damn it. I want it to be bad.
I wanted to kill you.
As you go and sleep, you wake up feeling well rested with no fragments coming in the middle of the night, Marmaduke.
It wasn't.
So
I won't make another coming joke. we can just continue with what we were doing.
as the day rolls over in Tirth Trin Trek, you all awaken to the sound of music being played downstairs. There is a slight cheering coming from the bar. An occasional ooh and oh also emerges from the sounds downstairs. What do you all do?
Go back to sleep.
Sai in a wardrobe in your room right now.
Sai, you turn on and then you see Arak look up for a second. You see his eyes kind of like rolling over a little bit, and he just looks over, looks down, and then just plops his head back down into the bed.
Huh.
What do you? What are the others doing?
Is Alvor aroused by this cacophony?
Aroused or?
Roused.
Okay, roused.
The only thing arousing her here will be me.
She does seem to stretch a little bit, and she's like, and she opens her eyes and looks at you, and it's like, did you sleep well?
Yeah, actually, I did. Very well. It
Well-
must be the company.
Yeah, what do you think is going on downstairs? You hear another, oh, yeah, and like cheering coming from a bunch of men.
Well, usually when... See, in my memory, usually when chaps are making those kind of noises, it's the local fight club. I don't know if they have a fight club here, but I don't think they do. I would have noticed.
I feel like the Tirth Inn seems a little bit more laid back than that.
A bit too upmarket for a fight club, yes.
Not to mention you broke rules 1 and 2.
What about you, Liam?
He's gonna jerk awake on one of the yells. Like, they're in the freezer! And kind of realize that he's no longer in the ship.
Yeah.
And is the fridge still here?
The fridge is over in the corner, unplugged, currently.
Are you thirsty, buddy?
I cannot drink fluids like you.
Yeah.
I
you
would
mind
like
opening
some
the
energy,
fridge for
though.
me? How do I do that?
Can you charge me?
Yeah, let's look around.
You.
Where's this? Is there a charging station or something I can...
There's no charging station. Please roll
Is there
me.
an outlet?
There is an outlet where the fridge was plugged in.
Let's go over there. I don't have any tools on me, do I?
You do not. Not currently. You remember your tools were all on the solar orbiter.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to find some tools for you.
It's okay.
I'm going to take my toe and try to open the fridge.
Okay.
I don't want to touch this thing.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. You go and take your toe to open the fridge. Please roll me a discipline will check. This is the part where Liam's leg gets torn off.
Oh no! Value for
His leg just explodes.
My leg.
Am I not impersonating correctly? There we go.
Click. Listening.
No, it was asking for a value because
Liam
if
and
I
his
selected
issues
more
with
than-
map tool.
Yeah, and well, basically, it's if I have myself and Buddy selected, it won't work properly.
Yeah.
But that's a 5.
A 5.
Yeah, Buddy doesn't have stats. He's useless in a battle.
You feel a slight twitch come from your neck as you do touch the fridge. And
I'm a light.
as that happens, the twitch that comes from your neck begins to... It's almost like you get a full diagnostic blueprint of how this fridge was created in your mind for a split second. What do you do?
Does that inspire me to tear it apart to make a charging station?
Please roll me a mechanics check, please, or craft if you have the craft knowledge.
Ew. But there it is.
You're a funny guy, aren't you? Let's put on a good music.
Not my
for that.
best.
That's survival. Why'd you roll survival?
Did I do survival?
You
What?
did survival. You're not trying to survive.
Oh,
You're trying to
wait.
craft.
Oh, I think I know what happened. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll have to ask
I can fix
Arak,
that.
because the name is wrong.
Yeah,
The
he
output
copied-
name is wrong.
Okay.
I just copied my survival thing for the code, but I forgot to change the output name.
All right.
So the
fix
first
that.
row is my craft.
Okay, that's your craft.
Yeah.
Yeah. It should the numbers should be correct.
Uh,
I can
thinking
verify.
about this as you go to kind of like you feel you have an inspiration to take this apart, and then as you go to check at it, it's almost like that image in your mind has completely faded away, and then you hear yeah downstairs.
No, there better not be any disembodied hands.
What do you think that is, buddy?
Yeah, there's one way to find out. I keep trying to use Twitch as the thing to move. Check that out.
What
So,
what
Liam's
is
gonna start
Sai?
heading-
What is Sai and Arak doing?
Sai is awkwardly climbing out of the closet or wardrobe, whatever is in this corner here.
Okay.
And if a rock opens his eyes again, she'll give a little wave and just kind of quietly make her way out the door to go back to her own room.
Rock is definitely debating on whether he should actually get up right now. It won't be long.
All right.
Eventually-
See your new friends.
Marmaduke. In the meantime, Alvora seems to be getting up and getting dressed and getting all ready for the festival that is happening today. This mark. So and
Oh,
she
that's today, isn't it?
as she looks back, is like, I want to go listen to Callan. I mean, that is what Sai said. There seems to be some kind of opera singer.
That sounds like a plan. The others will probably be getting up at some point this cycle, so let's see. Let's see what's what, shall we?
And she gets up. Everyone seems to be getting ready. Sai, you see Liam is outside with Buddy walking down the hall. What do you do?
Sai goes from casually walking towards her room to like very focused walking into her room.
Liam, as you see Sai walking across, you hear Buddy say, "It's Sai. It's Sai. It's Sai. It's Sai." And then she gets into the room, is like, completely quiet. What are you doing, Liam? Liam? Hello? Did you mute
Oh
yourself?
shoot! Sorry, no. Yeah, sorry, I was muted. I want to ask Buddy if he's a friend with Sai.
I am friends with Sai. I like Sai.
That's good.
I want
seems
Sai's
nice.
body.
Yeah, we're probably not going to be doing that.
I know. But Sai said that she would help me get a body. So,
Yes, we can do that though. That's for sure.
yay. And you hear, "Oh!" coming from downstairs.
Can I roll an analyze? Does that sound like? You
Go-
know what?
Turn.
Should
You
I
can
be
go ahead.
concerned?
You can go ahead and roll and analyze if you'd like.
Guys, I think the DM wants us to go downstairs.
I am heading there, Mister. I'm still in my PJs.
We have to do the gamer thing where we check literally everywhere else except for the main objective.
You guys all go out the window to completely ignore the thing that I have planned for you.
Arthadian's telling us to go right, we go left.
Could be secrets.
I mean, I'm not against you guys literally hopping out the window and trying to avoid everything.
But you know, we can get our bartender killed again after we put all that work in.
And then you suddenly all hear, another!
Okay, concern is gone.
Rock, what were you just doing in my bedroom?
Whatever you did just killed map tool for me.
All right.
An unexpected error has occurred.
So
I got that too.
Whoops.
I
did too many waypoints.
Okay, things seem to be still up.
is everyone going downstairs? Alvora
Yes.
is ready to get out the door. Marmaduke, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready.
You did sleep well for the first time in a while. So,
Oh, yes.
and
I'm almost sad to be getting up, but
perhaps the Chronami actually helped you last night.
Perhaps it did. Perhaps it did.
And Alvora goes and opens the door, looks down the hall, sees that everyone is getting ready to go downstairs, and she's like, "Oh, hi!" And then she like leaves the door open for you to get out, Marmaduke, and she rushes over, and then she rushes over straight to Sai, and is like, "Oh, I'm ready to go and listen to this opera singer that you were telling us about."
Oh yes, they're performing today.
Yeah!
Kai looks back down the stairs.
Was that Alvora? Was that downstairs? She just bloody loves the opera, that girl.
Oh gosh. It was downstairs, most definitely. It looks like Liam's going downstairs. Arak, are you following Liam, or are you waiting for everyone else?
Yes. You will be involved in this upcoming cutscene.
Okay. As we will go to the upcoming cutscene right now.
Let's walk down the stairs like Abbey Road.
enough, Gilly deadly.
Oh my gosh.
Here.
You guys are,
probably spent like
you guys are
20
funny.
minutes longer up here than.
I'm Alvora. Come, Sifra, you be Ringo.
Hey, my legs have been put on the line. I'm trying to take my time, enjoy them.
Upon heading downstairs, you see a crowd gathering around the bar with a young fellow sitting atop the bar. His silver hair extends down to his torso, with straight strands that glisten in the sunlight coming from the open windows. He seems to be wearing a darkened crimson cloak embroidered with gold lacing in an intrinsic design. He seems to be telling a story to the crowd. Sai, can you roll me a lore check to see if you know who this is?
Yeah, that's a 20.
A 20? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You know this to be Alvamore, known as the Teller of Tales. He goes around to festivals across the harbor to make some vaults telling extravagant yet exaggerated tales that form large crowds to listen and potentially pay him.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And as you guys approach, you guys hear the music being played, almost like a background music, and you hear him say, "And with that, the matriarch found her lover, and thus slit his throat." And a massive cheer comes from the drunk men as you see a few of them pull out Volt's chips and slam it on the bar. Alvamore leans back with a smug look on his face and begins picking up the chips and pulling out a Volt's transfer device to transfer all the Volts. The cheers just continue as it seems a crowd of drunk primes seek an encore from Alvamore. He looks toward the stairs, seeing the newcomers approach, and exclaims, "Well, well, well! If it isn't the infamous heroes of Tirth Trin Trek, Word has traveled quite fast about the exploits here, hasn't it, Tirthians? You see the crowd nod, and now the spotlight has shifted over to you all.
Sai was initially really excited about this and is now dreading.
Perhaps a tale about the heroes of Tirth Trin Trek. Alvamore embellishes his tone toward the crowd. I need to roll for him.
Liam's kind of looking side to side like, me?
Oh, no,
what are
no.
you talking about? Yeah, no, he's just in... he's like, what are you guys...
You see the entire crowd pivots back toward him with excitement, ready to hear how the teller of tales elaborates on the chaos that occurred in Tirth Trin Trek. Do you all stay for this story?
I look towards Marm. I look towards Arak. What's the expression on their faces?
Rock is looking for the source of the spotlight that seems to be installed into this bar.
And Alvora kind of leans over to you. Marmaduke is like, I mean, I'm okay if we listen to it, but I also do want to go make sure we have enough time to go check out everything outside. And then you begin to hear the crowd. Tirth Trin Trek, Tirth Trin Trek, Tirth Trin Trek, and they all begin to cheer as Alvamore kind of like puts his hands out and is like, Come now, you wouldn't want to miss your own story, would you?
You know Sai well enough that Sai does not want to be here for this.
This guy seems a little weird, don't you think?
I'm a little curious. I tell you what, Sifra, where is this opera singer that my lady Alvora is keen on? And when are they performing?
Sai, you know that they're going to be performing tonight.
Not until much later in the evening.
Ah.
So I suppose we do have time, and there is other days of the festival to check out other events.
What do you think, my dear?
You seem to be contemplating something over there. Why don't you come downstairs? Come join the crowd.
Are we on the stairs? I thought we were at the foot.
You're at the foot.
You're at
blocking the way. Side slides past you.
For a storyteller, he's rather impatient, isn't he? Alvora, what do you think?
Move, he'll get booted down. Like
I mean, I don't know. And then let me roll something else. Yep. Okay. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna take a break. And then all the crowd is like, oh! He's like, go gather some drinks. I'll be back for more. Outside even, going through the city to tell my wonderful tales. And you see he hops off the bar and he goes and pats Ruggith on the back. You see Ruggith is still making some drinks and looks over towards you guys, gives you a nod. And you see Alvamore begins to walk over and he goes straight for Alvora.
Does he now?
He goes straight for Alvora. He's like, why, hello, my dear. You are you from Munari? And he puts his hand out to her. He's like, why, yes, I am. And you see her wrap her arm around you, Marmaduke, and pull you in closer.
Yes. Yes. It's not a character, but yes.
And Alvamore looks down and is like, I see. Well, hopefully you can hear my wonderful tales out about the great... out about the great Moriat and the Axin Cabal event that occurred not too long ago. And she's like, perhaps we might hear a little bit, but for now, we're gonna go and check out some of the shops outside and see if there's some games and festivities to participate in. And she looks over at you, Marmaduke, waiting for you to say something or do something.
Yes, I think that's a wonderful idea.
And Alvamore's
I met this wonderful shopkeeper. He makes these beautiful, exquisite wooden carvings. I think we should go meet up with him.
yes.
Let's do that. Let's definitely do that. Alvamore, I'm hoping that your tale of our triumph is embellished nicely.
Oh, it surely will be. I will be telling the story. Well, here was the first time I was going to be telling the story. And hopefully in the future it will become a marvelous one indeed. But I will allow you all. I will allow you all to go on with the festivities. He does like a huge bow to you all, and then he walks back over towards the bar as some of the patrons all like come up to him and start talking to him, messing with him. And you guys can go about your day. How would you like to go about your day?
I want my wallet back.
Your Volts chip.
Let's go about our day, shall we? I think.
Sai sends a codex message to the group minus Liam, because Liam's not part of the group yet, kinda. He's totally gonna fuck up the story, make the story suck if he doesn't like us, isn't he?
Oh, possibly. He did refer to us as infamous. I thought just simply famous would be the way to go about it. He said infamous. I'm wondering
A
if
message.
he's going to start
A message.
humming that bloody...
As soon as he said infamous, Sai's like, so many bodies.
So many bodies. You only get that reference if you listen to the podcast, A New Squad. But yes, you guys are still...
I'm just saying there's blood on the floor of this bar for a
yes,
reason.
there is blood on the floor of this bar. So we're...
Didn't put it there, Sifra. Wait, did I put it there? I might have put it there. No, I didn't put it there, Sifra.
No, yeah. Actually, you didn't.
I mean, you haven't looked over the counters yet, have you? And you to keep walking.
All right, Liam looks to be just walking ahead.
Yeah, just wandering off.
The face of the group, right?
Yep. So, as you guys head out, where are you headed? Actually, Sifra. Sorry. I'm sorry. Like, Marmaduke keeps calling you Sifra, and I'm just like saying it over here too.
Marmaduke's gonna get what's coming to him one of these days.
One of these days. So you... Here, I'm gonna send this to you.
Ho ho ho!
Since you are the one who has this information. So, if you'd like to like name that stuff out to the group, to the squad, you may.
I mean, it's early in the morning. Why not some pastries?
Pastries, you say?
Yeah.
Alvaro's like, ooh, I would love some pastries.
There's Estevez pastries. There's of course all the little shops that are open up, many of them local. We could join a Konami tournament. There's always the gambling tables. There's a hammer strength galore. Target masters.
Hammer strength galore and target masters. So you know, Sai, hammer strength galore is literally like a strength challenge, It's one of those things where you take a hammer and you slam it down to see how high you can get it, and then there's like a little challenge for it with like other people participating in it. And then there's target masters, which is like multiple different targets are circling around, and people have to fire off shots at them and then win prizes for it.
Marmaduke,
Heavy.
you're pretty handy with your bow. Do you want to one-on-one your bow versus my knives?
Oh.
Oh, interesting. Well, I'm looking at our friend Arok for the strength challenge. I think that's right up his alley.
Rob looks over at Marmaduke. That's it.
Is Liam even invited to this, or are you guys just completely...
Well,
We don't know
he,
your skill set.
Has he wandered off, or is he still around?
I guess he's kind of hanging around right now.
I mean, Liam doesn't know how to communicate with people, so this is kind of hard to...
Yeah, he's just kind of just...
What about you? What about you, Liam? What are your skills?
I tinker usually. Had to keep the ship alive.
Oh, your ship was alive?
I was manning the ship, Buddy says to Sai.
He's all that's really left.
Perhaps we should go and check out the wreckage.
We should
And,
probably do that.
Alvor looks over and is like, I want to go and see how Sai and Marmaduke face off against each other. And Liam, perhaps you can see how they handle their weaponry, and maybe you can learn a few things.
Yeah, maybe figure out some upgrades for them.
See?
Ooh.
See?
Ooh.
At that, Marmaduke raises an eyebrow.
Yeah, offering to
Upgrades,
upgrade
you
somebody's weapons. Could be nice, could be a very deep personal insult.
Oh.
I mean, they're knives, so I don't know how much he can upgrade them.
Ooh. Ooh. They're knives. Ouch.
They're not just knives. They're my knives.
That's
Well, yeah,
not a
no, like-
knife.
They're like purpose built for their thing. Like they're exactly what they need to be. Guns, they could be anything.
You
So-
just said guns could be anything.
I nearly turned mine into a plasma cutter. Didn't work too well. Didn't have too much time on it.
It
though.
was more like a grenade.
I did disarm it.
Starting to like him. Let's go and.
But it is okay. Buddy is very, very well suited to fix up weaponry. Sai, I do recommend that you have him
Yes?
take a look at your blades, your knives. They could have some interesting upgrades to them.
Out of character, like
Mm-hmm.
he thinks they're just knives, like literal, there's normal knives.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
There's
yeah
not
you
much can
haven't
do
you
with
haven't
that.
seen. Okay.
And Alvor just
Maybe.
looks at everyone. It's like, well, are we going to go to get some pastries and then go and check out the hammer strength thingy and the target practice?
Yes.
All of that sounds enchanting. Let's get to it.
All right. So, you guys go to Estevez Pastries. As you go up to this little shop, you actually see what looks like a prime who is baking some stuff in the back of this of this this station on the street, and you see a little. It looks like a little squirrel cat thing that is sitting atop of the table and taking orders, and has like all the pastries lined out for people to look at, and you hear it's like,
Step right up. We got Esteves pastries here. We got some like really sweet ones, and then we got some really munchy ones. The munchy ones, they have a little bit of a kick to them, so be ready for that.
I recommend the munchy ones.
you recommend the munchy ones. Sai, I would like you to roll me a lore check about Esteves pastries, please.
Sorry, I need a.
The crunchy ones are actually meth.
Only a 14.
14.
Not legal in this universe.
You've heard about Esteves pastries. They sell a lot of their sweet ones. The munchy ones are like they are a bit of a kick to it. There's a bit of a kick to it because they put something inside of them to give a euphoric feeling for some people.
Sai does not eat, so
I know.
Sai wouldn't know.
Okay.
Sai doesn't do meth.
Okay. Okay. So, Sai, you recommend the munchy ones?
Yeah, sure. I'll still recommend them.
Okay. As that happens, you guys go up to him. It's like,
Oh well, hello there. How's it going, everyone? How's it going?
and you see like this cute little guy is just he has this brown and green fur, and his eyes are like nice and big and round, like when a cat like looks at you with those eyes, those cute ass eyes when they look up at you, you know, and want something from you. I see the freaking.
Everyone is taken aback by how adorable this thing is.
Do you guys want some sweets, or do you guys want some munchies?
I can't eat.
I think. Well,
Sai's not gonna get anything.
I've always like I like a sweet one.
yes. Wait, you do? Oh,
What?
the sweet one sounds good. I think I will also have a sweet one. Sifra, you don't eat, and yet you recommended one of them.
That'd be interesting. I can't have them.
What about you, buddy?
And he points over towards you, Liam, and then you hear Buddy say, "Oh, he called you buddy. Is this another one of our buddies? Should we adopt him?"
No, I think we're okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Liam, you made Buddy sound sad.
I got a predator looking at me. I'm sorry.
So what are you guys? So you have two sweets. Are you sure, Marmaduke, you don't want a munchie?
Oh, I'm pretty sure I want a sweet one.
Okay.
All right. Well, if you're gonna get some sweets at it, let me check that out. And is that together or separate?
I'll get these for everyone together.
Oh, fantastic.
And Alvaro was like, "Thank you, Mom."
You're welcome, dear.
Rob says.
And you're welcome, Rock. I'm not going to call you dear.
Rock. Rock, are you getting a sweet or are you getting a munchie?
He's tempted to get munchies. And so he says...
I would like at least someone to get a munchie.
They are meth.
They are. Well, Rock, are you getting the sweet or Sorry, I didn't hear
I
you.
thought I said, I'll have the munchie.
Oh, perfect. I got a munchie here. And what about you, buddy? He called us buddy again.
I'm not sure why.
And
He'll have a munchie.
All right, 2 munchies, 2 sweets, and nothing for the scene. Okay.
and so he calculates that. It's like,
Okay, so the 2 munchies, that'll be 4, and then 2, 30. So that'll be 70 volts.
70 volts it is. I boop my thing to give him the 70 volts.
all right, you boop your volts chip over towards his transfer device, and you see it transfers over. As it transfers over, you see he gathers up two of the munchies and then 2 of the sweets. He hands them over. Alvora takes the one that you give to her. Arak and Liam, you both get these munchie thingies, and they look nice and colorful, like a rainbow mixture of like a cupcake of some kind.
He's gonna look at
Don't
it.
eat it all too fast, okay? For the munchie folks, you guys have a sweet tooth, so go ahead.
Liam's gonna look at it kind of suspiciously, and he's gonna take a big bite.
Big bite. Okay. Okay. Let me check something real quick. I gotta check.
I'm going to wait before I eat my sweet one to see what his reaction's going to be.
All right. I would
That'd
like
be great. I can guarantee that.
I would like you to roll me an endurance check, please.
Okay. Gotta make sure I'm ready for that.
Your leg falls off again.
Where isn't there's that? Not too bad. I do mean big bite. I don't know if that'll.
All right. Big bite. Like, is it like you're going kind of thing, or is it like not
Oh,
insane?
no, just like a yeah.
Okay. As you go and take the bite, you bite into it, and then the center of it has this gooey kind of liquid inside of it, and it tastes very it tastes kind of like tarty.
Messy.
It tastes like tart of some kind, and it almost tastes like a fruity flavor blast going into your mouth. As this happens, you begin to feel a little light on your feet, like your feet are starting to tingle a bit, and the tingling sensation goes up your legs, up to your stomach, and it wraps around your stomach, and everything seems colorful.
I knew it was meth.
Everything begins to be very, very colorful. You look over at Sai, and you see just energy flowing through her body. And it's like this white purple, this white and purple energy that flows through her body right now.
Guys, I feel a little funny. He's going to take another bite.
Rock is also no hesitation going to eat the munchie.
Okay, Arak, this munchie is basically the size of I would say it's like the size of a kiss, like a Hershey's Kiss in your hand, because your hand is so big.
Okay. Then you'll just eat it.
So like you could eat it all in one go if you wanted to.
And he does.
He does. Please roll me an endurance check.
Okay. Oh, slightly better. It was a 1. That sucks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Turns out a rock's a lightweight.
Rock, as you take that, you don't know if you're feeling funny, but you do feel like the ground begins to extend down and you're getting taller and taller. And it feels amazing because, you know, your height is a big part of being a Redicon. And, well, you're growing. You're growing, and it looks like the clouds are getting bigger and bigger. And you look down at your friends, and they all look like they're all cute little stuffed animals.
I mean,
Rock, are you doing okay?
he isn't sure what's going on, but he's smiling.
Oh dear.
And Alvor is like, and she begins to eat hers a little bit, like very small bites, and she's like, this is pretty good.
I'm almost hesitant to eat it.
I mean, I don't think I'm feeling anything. They started feeling something really fast. Liam, you see, as you look at the others, you look over at Marmaduke. He has this like black aura flowing around his head, and you look over towards the others. They don't have anything like that. Sai is very vibrant for you, though. Very vibrant.
You got a shadow over you, man.
Who, me?
He's literally pointing at you.
Oh. Well, it must be I'll get under the light. It must be, not in the daylight or under the lamp.
You kind of like walk out like away from where you basically are underneath like a I always fucking lose the words. You see there is some kind of tent above you that is covering the sunlight, and then you walk out into the sunlight. Liam, the shrouded darkness has not left him.
No, you got a cloud over your head, man. You might want to get that checked.
What do you mean, a cloud over my head?
She's like the sun. And you are like a black hole. I point at Sai.
I look like a black hole?
No. I point at Sai. She looks like the sun.
Okay.
You back at Marmaduke. You look like a black hole.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Are you all right, Liam? Perhaps it's just the thing that you're eating.
What do you look like, Liam? Look at your hands for me.
I specifically look at Buddy. What does he look like?
You look at Buddy, and he has a white and black kind of like, it's almost like this lining surrounding him, and it's like spinning around in him. And when you look at your hands are kind of doing the same kind of thing at the same time.
This isn't helping my head. It's dizzying.
Yeah, it's like, but it also feels like you're beginning to kind of float above your body a little bit. You're kind of floating, and it feels good. It's like you're beginning to have no real worries about things. Like everything starts to feel funny.
I'm starting to lose myself. Do I have another bite?
Sure. Go ahead and roll me an endurance check, please.
Going. Oh shoot! I am not selected. Yay!
We'll get to 15 eventually.
You feel it almost feels like you're beginning to come back into your body. Everything starts to fade away a bit. No real worries. You look over at Marmaduke. The black is still there, lingering above his head, and it almost looks like there is like a little creature that pokes its head out from Marmaduke's like behind his metallic mohawk that he has like above his head. And you see it has like a roundish head with like these bulbous eyes, and it just like looks over and it's like and it goes around and starts making weird noises.
I didn't know you have a pet, Marmaduke.
I don't.
What's
don't
that
have a
on your
pet.
head?
Alvora is like, all right, Liam, and she grabs onto your arm, Liam. When you look at her, she looks like everything fades away, and she looks beautiful, like an angel is.
I think he's just going to go limp at this. This is really overwhelming for him.
I mean, you've been through worse, I feel like.
Not with the human interaction, and
Yeah.
then you added the drugs to it.
Alvora grabs you and holds you, and then she's like, let's go take a seat.
That sounds nice.
And she goes and looks over at you, Marmaduke, and nods to you that you guys can like kind of go on ahead. She's going to take care of Liam.
He's going to be muttering to Buddy, like, don't ever eat that stuff.
I cannot eat
It's
that
bad
stuff,
stuff.
buddy. I cannot eat that stuff, buddy.
And you go and sit down. And she's like, do you need any water or anything?
Water might be good.
All right, I'll go get you some water. Just stay here, okay? Buddy, right, Buddy? And Buddy's like, she's talking to me. I don't think she will understand me.
Can you... You should be able to talk to him.
Well, Buddy, just tell Liam to stay right here, okay? And then I'll go get him some water and bring it back over here.
Buddy, Alvora told me to tell you to stay here.
All right, man.
And
We'll definitely stay right here.
Alvora goes back to the group and goes and grabs some water. What are you guys doing in the meantime as Liam seems to be freaking out? Arak, you look over. You feel like everyone looks adorable and small, and they all are just staring, like looking around, and then when they look at you, their eyes all kind of like become really big, like one of those filters on like Instagram or TikTok or something like that, and it's just like their eyes just get really big, and they look all they look like babies.
Rock sort of glances around a bit dumbfounded. He stares at his hands, and he just stares at his hands, and then looks over in the distance where Liam is. He's totally non-responsive at this time.
I think we all should sit down. Just kind of gently grabs a rock by like the elbow.
All right.
And hopefully nudges him towards where Liam is sitting.
All right. So Arak, Sai takes you over to where Liam is sitting. Alvora is able to find some water and bring it over to Liam, and also grabs one for Arak as well, and takes it over to the two of you. And she's like, here you two go. drink some fluids, and when you feel better, to stand up, and then, well, we can go and see the. We can see if Arak can beat everyone at the hammer strength galore thingy. Yes. And Arak, she seems like a very, very nice person. Liam, she looks like an angel to you.
I don't like this. Ambrosia, and I drink. I'm just going to focus on drinking.
Okay. You guys just
Rock accepts the drink. However, he's been like very overly careful about how he's picking things up. There's a little crush in between his fingers as he holds it too much.
All right. Sai and Marmaduke, what are you guys doing?
I'll sit.
I'd like to analyze to know exactly what they might have eaten to do that to them.
Okay. Go ahead.
See if I. Would that be medicine? Analyze?
I would say a medicine check.
17.
Oh yeah. You know that there are a few different kinds of drugs that could do this to certain people. There's one in particular that allows people to see certain things, maybe beyond their normal vision, like maybe energy, like flows of different energies, and begin to like hallucinate a little bit. That one is called Rip, and it's a colorful little liquid that has a pungent taste to it. And from what you see from the munchie that Liam has been holding and munching away at, it does have like a similar coloration inside of it, of like this juicy little liquid that begins to pour out of the center of it.
Is Liam still eating it, or should I maybe take
he's
that away?
He's gnawing on it, probably.
He's like just kind of like
Sai's gonna take some napkins, whatever it was, came in like some pastry wrap, and just kind of like close the pastry wrap over it, so
Okay.
he's gnawing on the paper rather than on it itself.
Okay. I would like you to roll me a discipline will check, please.
Sure. Eh, 16.
16. You feel a slight vibration coming as you get closer to Liam. Liam, the colorful Sai is just there, right, like hovering right over you, and you feel a need to reach out to her.
All right. Buddy, help me.
Help you? How? You hear Liam say, "Buddy, help me." Sigh. Also, Arak as well. And Buddy's just like, how?
You could probably siphon the blood out and filter it.
The blood. What blood?
In me.
Filter your blood.
Need to get this out.
As
I gnaw on the paper.
You're gnawing on the paper, and Sai is just Sai. You're standing there, and you've. It's odd. There is a weird connection to Liam that you're feeling. That is. It feels.
Oh yeah, we haven't touched. Oh wait, no, we did touch.
It feels. It feels like a familiar connection that you have to your own frame.
What kind? What? I want to say perception. Analyze.
You go ahead and roll an analyze check.
That's only 14. I don't think that's.
You're not exactly sure what it is. Maybe. You're not sure what it is because you know that your frame is unique as it is storing you and you. But
you got room for one more?
Honestly, probably, yeah.
What are you doing? Alvora looks over like, should we start heading over and seeing if we can sign everyone up for the games and stuff?
Yeah, let's go sign up and
Yes, let's do that. Slowly-ish, to give our two high friends a chance to kind of decompress.
Yeah.
sweat it out a bit. Yeah. Maybe not so
Yes.
slowly.
All right.
Maybe not.
You guys begin to head over to the games. Which game are you going to first?
I look to Marmaduke. I'm like, maybe the sober ones should go first.
Yes, probably. Probably.
So we're doing Target Masters?
Oh, that's me. I'm one of those.
You are currently one of the sober ones, yes.
Right. Yes, let's do Target Masters.
Target Masters, okay. So you guys go over to where the games are at, and you see what looks like a large table, and then probably about 50 feet away, there are multiple targets that are all moving around in the air, and you see some people are picking up axes and then hurling them over there. There are there's huge guys that have just been working out and just are throwing these things. You see someone takes a what looks like a crossbow and then lifts it up and fires off some shots. They are hitting some of the targets, not direct bullseyes or anything like that, but as you guys move up to the booth, you see standing there is another Prime, Taunus. He has a shaved head on his sides, and also a mohawk that goes up, and you see he's wearing some sunglasses, and he has a full on tank top on that says you can't outshoot me on it, and he looks up, is like, hi, what can I do for you? You want to join up, shoot some arrows, yeah, or maybe whatever weapon you decide to use for this.
Do you want to take him up on that offer about shooting him, Sifra? I think I might.
You fine with me doing with my blades? And Sai, what appears to be pulls one of her knives out of a fold of fabric. Really, she's just pulling it out, summoning it into her hands.
No abilities that will trace the targets. That's not allowed.
Of course.
All right, just making sure. Anyone else?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Liam, you wobble over and you see.
Oh, definitely he's playing.
Let's give this a shot.
Arak, you see tiny little like targets all the way in the distant area. It looks like they're probably about like 100, maybe 200 feet away from you. It's really hard to see them. They're very small, and they're all kind of like spinning around in circles. Liam, you see what looks like hundreds of different targets flowing around and overlapping each other and doing all these crazy maneuvers in the air, and it's really hard to keep track of them.
All right.
Marmaduke and Sai, you guys just it looks like there are probably about 5 targets that are flowing over there, and it's only 50 feet away. So,
Ooh. Could this be a terrible idea for them to do it? They might cause a massacre.
you don't. There's no one standing back there, so there's no real danger. And you hear the guy say, "All right, so you get 5 shots to hit down each of the targets. Each of the targets is worth is worth 5 points if you get to the center of the target. If you hit outside of the center, it's only worth 1 point. All right."
All right. Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Now, are you guys going to be betting?
Like,
I don't have anything. It's on the ship.
Yes, at some point we're going to have to do that. Ooh, a flutter, perhaps. All in good fun.
We're betting favors between us. Don't worry. Nothing cash.
All right. Well then, have at it. Liam, what weapon are you using? As you see, multiple different weapons. They're not like none of them are
What's
like
the
real
closest thing to a rifle there is? Something familiar.
crossbow.
Okay, let's do a crossbow.
Crossbow is the closest thing to a rifle.
They don't have any like major weapons like here, like any like guns or anything crazy. It's just a mundane kind of stuff. What about you, Arak?
Rook draws his Hadron blaster.
You hear, hey, buddy, you can't be using that kind of weaponry. One up there, or if you have maybe like a knife or a crossbow or like a bow itself, that would be fine. But you're not destroying my targets over there.
Rook heard him talk, but he wasn't.
He
100%
you
sure.
hear him talk, and he's like,
Hey, buddy. You can't be using that kind of stuff.
and like it looks like he's a little child.
Don't make the child cry. Don't make the child cry.
Rook has a conflict of emotions. He looks at his gun and then feels like he shouldn't be using it.
All right.
So he just doesn't do anything beyond
Do
this.
it.
Okay. All right. Well, with that, I'd like you all to roll me some ranged attacks. Light ranged, heavy ranged.
I'm going to be doing maths again
Yes.
for
Oh.
this.
Yeah, because I only have my scatter shot.
Ready? Well, that would be a 27.
9.
Oh,
Marm.
wow.
I just got a 19.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you don't have an accuracy check. Acro.
No. That's fine.
What about you, Liam?
I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to use it because I only have my tech blaster stats. I don't have like a generic.
Just roll the light ranged. Like the tech blaster won't add to your actual attack roll. This is just the attack roll. You're not rolling damage. The damage isn't.
Oh yeah, it's the attack roll.
Yeah, it's just the attack roll.
Nice.
Where is that?
Yeah, you crit.
What is this?
You crit on that. Wow. So a 27 and a 26.
Oh, there we go.
Damn. Oh my gosh.
I shot all the targets.
Oh my gosh. A rock. What'd you get?
Rock. I mean, he hasn't decided to shoot yet.
You see Sai throw her knife. Her knife hits the side. You get 1 point. Sai, you do hit one of the targets, but it's on the side. You see Marmaduke bullseye, and then suddenly a shot from the crossbow, bullseye. Right afterwards on another one, Marmaduke, you look over at Liam and you see Liam just shot like a straight bullseye.
His pupils are like black holes. Oh. Very impressive.
I think I got it.
Next shot.
You did.
Arak, you saw they all three of them shot. Well, what are you gonna do?
Is it okay if I can roll discipline?
Sure.
He's gonna take a shot.
Where is it?
He kicked out.
D.
I don't know him.
14.
You're like, oh, we're all taking shots now? Okay, finally. And then you pulled out your gun and you go to take a shot.
Okay, shots.
You please.
So be one-handed. No.
Yep. Just go ahead and roll. You destroy one of the targets. As you see it pierce a hole through it, and you see it fall to the ground, and then you hear, "Hey! You're disqualified." And you hear,
Hey, get out of here.
Okay, he turns to the side and looks around and then just walks off.
and Alvaro was like, sorry about that. He's kind of not in the best mindset. And she goes and runs over to Arak.
Oh, Bora.
Never seen again.
I want to ask, was it the same target? So, did Marmaduke hit the target? Bullseye. I hit the target. Bullseye. Thinking Arak hits the same target. Bullseye. Completely not destroys it.
Yes. Please roll me your next shots, all three of you. As Alvora comes over to you, Marmaduke, while they're doing that, I'm gonna Alvora's like, Arak, are you all right?
Ooh, 26.
Rock turns down towards Aurora, leaning over, and
I'd also
smiles down at her.
I'd also like you to roll me an endurance check.
Endurance again. 2. 5.
No. Rape is a pretty good shot.
You skipped the 15 and rolled the 16 now. Okay, look at that.
Yeah, making progress.
You begin to hear her, and she sounds normal, and you see, she still looks really small to you, but it's, the changes of reality is starting to shift back to normal in a way. And she says, are you all right?
Yeah. he replies, kind of still smiling. He doesn't really know what's going on. Everything just seems to happen. But he seems to be happy that Aurora's there, at least.
Mm-hmm. And she's like, "Do you need anything? Like, do you need more water, or are you good?"
Rock takes a look to the side, sees that he's holding his gun, and slowly puts it away. Well, before crouching down, he doesn't really respond verbally. He squints because reality is starting to return to normal a little bit. That's about it.
All right. Well, she just kind of just waits there and stays with you in case you need to talk about anything. And as that happens, what did you guys roll?
26.
21.
26, 21.
Liam?
I rolled a 24.
Okay, all three of you, just straight out, they all hit bullseyes. You guys are all doing great, and you see, you hear like, very nice. You guys have impeccable form. Though you are.
I'm not a pickle.
Oh my god. Okay. Are you guys keep going?
Yeah.
That was your guys' second shot.
Marmaduke just looks at Liam like, "What do you want? What? Oh, never mind. Not a pickle. I'm a cloud, and he's not a pickle. Off we go." Oh, that's not as good.
Uh-oh.
It's still a 20.
Still a 20, okay.
Oh shoot, I'm not selected.
23. Okay. Sai, what'd you get?
22.
Okay, so we got 22. So each of you fire off. One of your the arrow that Liam shot ends up tipping Marmaduke's arrow and kind of pushes it off to the side and gets the bullseye, while Marmaduke gets only 1 point for that one. And Sai, you're able to hit another one and catch back up to Marmaduke. But right now, Liam is ahead of both of you in points.
Damn it, I knew saying he was a pickle was a tactic.
Stay focused, Marm.
All right, and you hear it's like, all right, I'm cranking up the heat now. And you see they begin to go quicker. Go ahead and roll me your next strikes.
Another 21.
21. All right. Another 21 for Liam. Oh!
Oh!
It's a 17.
Marmaduke, your shot goes wide as these things went quick. As they went quick, Liam, you're able to fire off and hit on one side of one target, and then Sai, yours goes and hits the other side of the target, so you each both get 1 point. But Marmaduke, you didn't get any points except for that one.
Damn it.
Which means that still Liam is ahead by, I believe, 5 points.
Is it? I thought it was 1.
Because you.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah. You're right.
4 points, because I got 1 point. He was ahead by 4 points then.
He was ahead by 4
yeah.
points, but he also got another point this round too. So, wait.
No, because on the first round, Sai got 1 point. I got 5, so
Yes.
I'm ahead by 4.
Okay. I'll just let you guys handle the point totals. I'm the one who's just, Yeah. Go ahead and roll one more time, because I believe this is the fifth one, right? Or is this the fourth one?
23!
23, okay. Marmaduke.
Oh.
So both Liam and Marmaduke miss. Sai, you're able to get 1 point.
Got it.
And you hear the guys like, all right, well, it looks like first place goes to this gentleman over here that is probably a pickle. And then he looks over towards Marmaduke. He's like, sorry, buddy, but you got third place, and Sai, you got second place.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Well
Poor
done,
Marmaduke.
Liam. Looks like I was the pickle the whole time.
Does he still look the same?
Go ahead and roll me an endurance check, actually. I can't.
Looks like I was the pickle the whole time.
You know, the funny thing is that I was giving Liam disadvantage that entire time, and he was still rolling like really well.
Yeah, let me do some. So I did roll you a 14 on endurance. I'm just going to do some tech blaster test, because why does it feel so high? Like, look at that.
Because you probably have high. You probably have a high agility, right? You have a high agility.
You rolled 4, 2, 6.
Yeah, your lowest you can
7.
roll is a 15, so.
Yeah. Remember, this game is like,
You have-
yeah.
Oh yeah, because I get a plus 10 of just agility anyway.
Remember, you
I did
fought
put points.
that monstrosity, so you had to rank yourself up.
Yeah, but not with my gun.
That's true. But yeah,
All right, let's continue.
As you guys finish up there, Alvora comes back over with a rock. Liam, things are starting to kind of calm down a bit. You do look over at Marmaduke, and you see the darkness on his head is starting to fade a bit, but it's still lingering there.
I see his pet.
No, you don't.
Don't abandon your pets.
Good advice.
So, shall we go and see if Arak wants to do the hammer situation, or if you guys want to also join? I mean, I would like to see how you do, Mom.
Why do you flatter me? Let's let him hammer. He said that in a way that let's let him hammer.
So you guys go over to the booth nearby, and you see a tall, it looks like another Redicon who's sitting down. He is probably about the same height as Liam by sitting down, and you see he also has a darkish purple skin, a bit darker than Arak's complexion. And he looks over like, "Oh, hello, brother.
Oh, brother.
Are you here to do some awesome hammering down on this big thing right here?" And you see the hammer, and you see the contraption that where you have to hammer it down, and then you see the thing like the bell that it goes up, probably about maybe 25 feet up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazon.
Hammer time. Yeah. And he goes and gives you a fist bump. And then you see him stand up. You guys haven't really like seen a rock next to another Redicon Like, I mean, other than Sai, seeing the Redicon boy from before at Mam's. But you see he stands up. He's like, all right, well, if you wouldn't mind, do you have the entry fee to do this costs 5 volts? Do you have 5 volts to spare?
Rock nods to him. Does he not?
I don't.
I mean, Rock just has to pat himself down for his volts chip to
All right.
pay the fee.
All right. Yeah, you pay the fees. He's like, okay, wait, I need to figure out how this works. And you see him take out the volts transfer device. He's like, okay, place the volts chip inside. Okay, let me see the volts chip. And he takes the volts chip. He's like, okay, place the volts chip inside. And he places it inside. He's like, okay, now click transfer. Transfer. And he clicks on it. It's like, okay. Oh, wait. Error. Okay, transfer. Okay, I think it worked. Here you go.
You did it.
And you check out it. You see, you see, 50 volts have been taken out of your thing.
Oh.
What do you do?
Normally, a Rock would try to question it, but he's still under the influence, so he just thinks it's 50 instead.
Okay. Okay. As you go up and you take the hammer, I would like you.
You just got scammed.
I would like you to roll me a heavy weapon check.
Heavy weapon check.
Yes.
I don't know if I have that prepared, so I have to do this manually. What is the stats?
It would be strength.
D20 plus
D12 plus
strength.
plus strength plus your HW, I believe.
I'll double check there's an actual property associated.
Anyone else
there wasn't.
gonna
not.
participate in this?
Good thing I-
Lift the hammer.
No, I think I've had quite enough shame for one day.
You got.
I've always like,
by
For
"Aw."
honor. For honor.
Alvor comes up to you.
Yeah.
It's like, why don't you try it? I'm sure you want to do that bad.
Here goes.
I'm not really a heavy weapon person.
There's a crit.
Good lord.
23. Max Impossible.
All right, you go and lift it up, and then and it dings on the top. It's like, oh, good job, good job. You want to go again? You want to go again? You can win a bigger prize.
There's a prize.
The Rock is tempted.
Of course, there's a prize.
Okay.
You don't just pay for something and then not get a prize.
The Rock goes for it.
If you're able to hit it 3 times, I'm going to give you a big prize. Okay?
Yes. The Rock goes for it.
All right, go ahead.
Manual. Which I can just press up.
I believe in you.
You are able to. It's not as strong this time, but you're able to still ding the top of it. And he's like, good job. A little bit more heft this last one. All right, I want to hear it ding across the entire space here.
I believe in you, Rock.
Cards are the cards, or the dice in this case.
Heart of the hammer.
Damn it.
You go and you go to and take it, and you feel yourself trip over your front foot as you slam it down. It's still dings, but it's not that loud. He's like, oh, you still got the prize though. You still got the prize. Here, let me go. Let me go get the prize. All right. And you see he goes over, and you see him unlock something, and then it opens up. And as it opens up, you see him pull out what looks like a hilt of some kind, a long hilt, and he goes and hands it over to you. He's like, here you go.
Rock graciously accepts the hilt. He puts the hammer down.
It is a tech hammer. I won it, and now you won it. Here you go.
Rock's
One of these
eyes
days, Rock.
light up.
You gotta. So if someone ever beats you in some sort of strength competition, you have to pass that hammer down.
Now as a life goal.
To train an apprentice to beat you.
To be you.
No, train himself to be never beaten.
As this happens, Sai, you hear come from your codex.
Sai's going to look down, read the... Well, not look down. Gonna just silently open it up and read the message.
You see the message is from your mother, and says that she'd like to meet you at Tekra Hall.
Da-dun.
Sai visibly kind of freezes, and like there is no organic movement to how she walks and follows you guys around now.
I just see Sai's mother going around on the screen.
Like a shark.
Sai, are you quite alright?
I'm fine. It is completely lying.
Yeah, if anyone has an analyze check, Sai, you
I
can
don't
roll
think
it.
half the party's capable of analyzing anything.
Sai is. Sai can analyze. Look at that analyze.
I feel like Liam, roll me a straight intellect because you don't have analyze knowledge, but you still have a high intellect, and also Marmaduke could probably do that too because you both have high intellects.
Intellect is
As for Arak, I feel like things just go over his head a little bit.
Yeah.
Can I actually?
Now, Sai,
Yes,
roll me
I
a
can.
deception check since you're intentionally trying to.
Can give me disadvantage on this? Cause
Yeah, sure.
I'm not...
Oh yeah, no, they easily see. Like they there's no hiding the fact that you're very uncomfortable right now.
Not just because we're staring at you, trying to work out what's going on.
My mother contacted me that she's in town.
Oh, that's fantastic! And Alvora says,
If Sai had facial structure, she would be grimacing.
I look at Alvora and I'm like shaking my head like no, no.
"Oh my god." She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Should we maybe avoid that area then?"
It's a family camp out now. Let's go.
Liam, as you say that, you think about your family.
Oh,
Yeah. He like kind of raises his hands cheery, and then just kind of thinks about it for a second, and then just lowers and be's really quiet.
oh. I don't know how well avoiding her will go.
Well, maybe we all go.
If
That
we
way,
can leave town doubt that's an option. We could leave town.
I don't think anyone brought that up. I don't know about leaving town just yet.
What if we all go and meet her, and then we just try to make sure that, I mean, I'm pretty good at sparking up conversations, and I know Marmaduke is good at, distracting and doing some funny things and all that stuff, and we can try to make it as least awkward as possible and stay with you the entire time. How does that sound?
A little better.
You can tell that Alvor is someone who tries to find the solutions to problems. And she's like, well, everyone, do you want to just a quick just meet up with Sai's mother?
We could go to my ship. I could give you a tour.
I feel like if this doesn't go well, we go to the ship and and Sai leaves the sentence off like that.
All right. Then let's.
You did see the ship. That thing. Like, you
Sai
probably know it.
Yeah.
Did see
Sai
the ship.
was there. Sai
There was also a
Correct.
lot of Corps Command officers around that ship as well. So
Are they going to take issue with us poking around?
It's my stuff is in there.
That doesn't answer the question, though.
should we go and meet your mother before she tries and calls you and makes things a little bit worse?
We should meet my mother before she enlists Corps Command to hunt me down. Yes.
Yeah. Rip off the band-aid.
So she's
Let's,
one of
do
those.
that.
I see. Okay. And
Liam, we'll head to your ship once we've met Sai's mother.
Maybe during the night after the opera.
Oh, yes, good idea.
so you guys go and begin to head over towards Tekra Hall.
Yes.
All right.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Heading back over towards Tekra Hall, you begin to go over towards the plaza where you see the fountain. Our three heroes. You look about the place. It wasn't so long ago that, well, it wasn't so long ago that you had to fight the Tirthians in this area. And as you are walking over towards the hall, you look over and you see a single yen standing there outside, next to what looks to be a Voritan standing there.
Ooh, dear. Well, do you think she maybe... I mean, I didn't actually try and kill her, I sort of did a bit. Is she uneasy? When she catches sight of me, does she look uneasy at all?
She doesn't look uneasy or anything. They just wave at you. Avori waves at the three of you, and also Liam being there. She kind of like tilts her head in curiosity, and then you see, Sai's mother. She is adorned with a silver and blue coat that goes down to her ankles, and you see her hair is silver. She's a yen, she's a yen. You see her eyes are this piercing purple coloration, and it stares at each of you. She is very regal looking.
Now, I'm sure that Marmaduke 9 is well aware of how that sort of thing comes to pass. how Sai's mother could not be a sin. But
Well, as you guys step up, Sai, you see she nods over at you, and then like, Sifra, hello.
she called you Sifra just like me.
Who's
I'm
Citra?
gonna stealth SPAC Marmaduke.
And
That's
then,
deception. That's not.
and it's like,
It works.
I see you have brought your friends along. And Alvora's like, hello, I'm Alvora. Pleasure to meet you. He's like, oh, hello. And she puts her hand out and waits for Alvora to grab it. Like, oh, and she goes and grabs it and then kisses it. And she looks over towards you, Marmaduke, and she puts her hand out.
I take it in a gentlemanly way.
Okay.
A pleasure to meet you. I am Marmaduke 9.
Okay, let me check something. Likewise. And she, you see her eyebrows furrow a little bit, and she looks you up and down, Marmaduke. You also look over out of your peripheral, Marmaduke, and you see Avoriton is just looking at you, and you now can see on her face a little bit of hesitation, and also she's trying to see if you're going to make any kind of move of some sort.
And it's good to see you again, Avori.
Good to see you, all of you. Thank you for everything that you have done for our city.
And
So we have Marmaduke, we have Aurora, and then who are the two back here? Sifra.
The silent tall fellow is a rock,
Arak.
and
It is a pleasure to see a Redicon who is protecting my daughter.
Rock makes a polite little bow with his head. And, yeah, nothing too extravagant, just to...
Of the world spinning.
Yeah, I was trying to not appear.
And who is this behind you?
these two are Liam and Buddy. They are recent acquaintances.
Hello, I'm Liam. This is my buddy. I put Buddy up to her face.
and you see her reel back like uncomfortable, and then she's like, and she puts her hand out. And
Liam instantly gains like 30 respect points from
her
Sai.
She puts her hand out like she did for Marmaduke and Alvora.
She's gonna. I did see him shake.
Grab it and kiss. You did see them grab it and kiss her hand.
I'm gonna grab it.
Okay.
And give it a firm shake.
Okay. And she's just like
business deal firm shake.
yeah. You shake it, and then you can feel like some tension, like she's trying to pull away. As that happens, are you gonna let go?
Oh yeah.
You let go, and she just pulls away really quick. It's like, right.
Sifra, news has spread about the things that have gone on here. I know that this wasn't exactly what you were expecting to have to deal with. I am sorry that all of this occurred.
And she just looks at you. What do you do?
Sai just kind of gives a very hesitant nod.
I hear that you saved this young lady here. And Avori nods. Is like, yes, she did. And and she looks over towards Marmaduke and gives you like an eye. And it's like, and you also saved some of your own acquaintances here.
We had each other's back, and when the strange influences took over Marmaduke here for a brief moment, we got him back into himself.
I hope that is true.
Your daughter was instrumental in such efforts.
Good. I raised her to be strong. Though I do believe that there are some shortcomings in her. I think it's good that she has some friends. And she looks around at the lot of you. I came here to partake in some of the festivities that you have planned, Sifra. Perhaps
You should do the mark ship shooting. That's a lot of fun.
Also, Sifra, if we could, I would like to speak with you privately at some point, maybe today or tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning, breakfast.
That sounds pleasant. Well, I'll let you guys get back to it, to whatever you are doing. Farewell. And you see she looks over towards Avori, nods to her, and then walks over towards the hall and goes inside the hall. What are you guys doing?
Sobering up.
Sai immediately whispers, "We have until tomorrow to escape."
You've been
Alvor
she's
looks
been
over.
waiting for this conversation for years.
Alvor looks over and is like, I can see what you mean, but I don't think she's as bad as you. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say anything. I know how.
Seems
I
fine
know
to
how
me.
nobility is inside Celeste Minari. I understand what you might be going through.
I feel like even if we did escape, she'll follow you to the ends of the universe. She'll find a way somehow.
She is your mother, right?
There is that.
Perhaps my personal experience is skewed. Laura, my last name is also a tease. I don't know if that means much to you.
You guys... Actually, I don't think anyone would know. Yeah, no one would know. None of you would know. Sorry. I'll roll for Alvora.
So those are not like double-barreled Nis Medine Atiz. They're not like one name. It's separate names.
Separate is very much the key word there.
Ah, so your mother, this mother, which is she? Is she a Nis Medine or a Atiz?
Nis goes with the T's. Cyphra goes with Medine.
Oh. So she is... so logically then she is Mrs. Medine. Ah. Right.
Sorry, I just saw the extended name.
Sifra Centlisfralia, Yabadin Tatin.
Sai's name is long, but it's not quite that long.
So, with that, what are you guys going to do now? Is the plan still to go to the ship? To the solar orbiter?
Opera, ship, sleep.
Opera,
Escape.
ship, sleep?
Only ever known one name. This whole naming convention thing is beyond him.
Arok. Alright, so you guys are going to go
I guess Obantman.
You guys are going to go to the opera?
Before we go, DM, my memory fails me. Did I actually ever apologize to Avoritan for almost trying to kill her?
Yes.
I did?
Yes.
Okay, good. I won't do it again then.
Yes. Alright, well, as you guys go over towards the opera, I guess you guys kind of head over. You see a crowd beginning to form. As you wait, you also go and like grab some grub, some food, and get all situated. Spend some time getting to know each other a little bit more. Maybe talking about some things. I don't know if Liam is telling any stories. Alvora will be telling stories, though. She will be like kind of telling stories about her exploits with Marmaduke, how the two of you kind of met. We'll kind of get into that later on. But I did do something special as the opera singer comes out. Opera singer. You find the name here because Sai did say the name. Callan comes out to the crowd, and the crowd all begins to clap for Callan. And as he steps up, you see he kind of clears his throat, and he looks out to the crowd. And I did write something for this, and I will be singing it, so here we go. Let me see if I can figure this out. All a cappella. Here we go. As he looks down at the crowd and looks towards you all, he nods to you, Sai, as you did. You were the one that contacted him to come here. And he nods to you and smiles. And then looks out into the distance and begins to sing. Voces sigma roti vanchegar Votonical est volcol malvo tola macha tolvan. Truth through power can provide pure in the guidance of our Lord we soar. Einkest marose von calotes tu marke lantal mazake la mar blonzo se votan sifrako votan. And he looks directly at you, Sifra. Sai. And as he looks at you, he continues on. And the crowd listens. You all stay there. I'm sure Buddy says to you, "This is strange, Buddy. It's like there is some kind of tones coming out of his mouth. What do you call this?"
It's is singing, buddy.
Singing. I would like to learn how to sing.
All right. Before or after the body?
After the body.
Sounds like a plan.
As that happens...
Body first. Body comes first.
Body comes
know
first.
that.
Yes. As you guys continue to listen, and the night comes to a close with the opera singer, you guys all begin to head up north towards the solar orbiter that Liam crashed with. And we are going to end our session there. Wow. That was a bit longer.
Yo!
That was a bit longer of an episode, but it was good. It was good, and I enjoyed it. And we will see how the festival continues, and if you guys decide to dip out.
Resurrect my ship.
Damn, everything.
We'll see what happens.
Had everything in it.
But
I think it was perfectly timed when I was moving the tokens up before.
But next session, there's going to be a surprise coming along for everyone. And
Is it the other mother?
the other mother? Maybe. Or something else entirely. But we will see what happens. But thank you all for listening to the 5th entry of the New Age. And I hope you all are having a wonderful 2023 so far. We're coming up on almost the end of the first month. And yeah, go and sign up for the Directive 140, because that also ties into all of this stuff that went down inside a new squad and all that, and what's going to happen inside the campaign in the future. It's going to all kind of tie together in a nice storytelling way. But yes, thank you all for listening. And if death comes to you, may you be reborn in power. And credits. I thank you for listening to The New Age. Come subscribe as a Chosen so you may gain access to exclusive entries and make your very own Chosen of the Core. Then join us in the new Expanding Universe Discord server, where we run weekly sessions, teach homebrew mechanics, and much more. Until next time, travelers, be safe, stay safe, and if death comes to you, may you be reborn in power.